If you are over 60 and you drink clove water at night, I want you to stop for a moment before your next cup. Not because clove is dangerous for everyone, not because natural remedies are useless, and not because a simple spice cannot support the body, but because after 60, even a small nightly habit can affect your digestion, your blood sugar, your medications, your bleeding risk, your stomach, your liver, and the way your body responds while you sleep. That is the part most videos never explain. They tell you clove water melts fat. They tell you it cleans the liver. They tell you it reverses diabetes. They tell you it heals inflammation. They tell you to drink it every night and wait for your body to transform. But they rarely ask the most important question: is this safe for your body, with your medications, at your age, with your health conditions? I am Dr. Adrian, and today I want to explain what clove water at night may actually do inside your body after 60. The real benefits, the exaggerated claims, the hidden risks, the medication interactions, the warning signs, and the people who should be very careful before drinking it every night, because the most dangerous health habit is not always the one that looks extreme. Sometimes it is the one that looks harmless. 2 cloves. A cup of water, every night, no prescription, no label, no warning, no one tells the doctor. And then the person wonders why their stomach burns, why their blood sugar drops too low, why they bruise more easily, why their reflux gets worse, or why they feel strange after adding something natural. So before we talk about clove water, I need to say this clearly. Do not stop your diabetes medicine because of clove water. Do not stop blood pressure medicine. Do not stop blood thinners. Do not stop stomach medicine. Do not replace antibiotics, cancer treatment, dental treatment, or any medical plan with clove water. Do not swallow clove oil. Do not drink clove essential oil. Do not think more cloves means more benefit. And if you are over 60 and take regular medication, tell your doctor or pharmacist about herbal drinks you use every day. Because natural does not mean invisible to the body. Natural compounds can still act on blood sugar. Natural compounds can still affect bleeding. Natural compounds can still irritate the stomach. Natural oils can still harm the liver in high doses. Your body does not ask whether something came from a pharmacy or a kitchen. Your body responds to chemistry. Now let us begin with what clove water actually is. Cloves are dried flower buds from the clove tree. They are tiny, dark, aromatic, and powerful. They contain eugenol, polyphenols, flavonoids, and other plant compounds. When you soak cloves in water, some of those compounds move into the water. That infused water may have a strong smell, a warm taste, and a mild biological effect for some people. But here is where the misunderstanding begins. Clove water is not clove oil. Clove water is not a standardized clove extract. Clove water is not a prescription medicine. Clove water is not the same as the concentrated products used in many studies. This distinction matters. Many online claims about clove water are built from studies using concentrated clove extracts, isolated eugenol, animal models, test tubes, or high-dose supplements. Then people take those results and say, drink clove water at night and your body will change forever. That is not honest. A lab study is not the same as your kitchen cup. A concentrated extract is not the same as 2 cloves in water. A mouse study is not the same as an older adult with diabetes, blood thinners, reflux, kidney disease, and 5 prescription medications. So the real question is not, is clove powerful? The real question is, how powerful is the amount you are actually drinking, and is it safe for you? That is the question that protects people. Now, let us talk about the first change clove water may trigger at night: digestion. This is the reason many people start drinking it. They feel heavy after dinner, bloated, gassy, slow, a little uncomfortable. Maybe they feel food sits in the stomach too long. Maybe they wake up with a sour taste. Maybe their belly feels full even hours after eating. Cloves have been used traditionally for digestive comfort for a long time. The warm aromatic compounds may stimulate saliva. They may make the stomach feel more active. They may reduce the sensation of gas for some people. Some people feel that a mild clove infusion after meals helps them feel lighter. But I want to be careful. Feeling better after clove water does not mean the underlying problem is fixed. If your digestion changed suddenly after 60, you should not ignore it. If you have severe abdominal pain, black stool, blood in the stool, vomiting, unexplained weight loss, trouble swallowing, persistent nausea, or new indigestion that does not go away, do not cover it with clove water. Those symptoms need medical evaluation. Clove water may support mild digestive comfort for some people. It does not diagnose ulcers. It does not rule out colon cancer. It does not treat gallbladder disease. It does not fix pancreatitis. It does not replace a doctor. And for some people, cloves can make digestion worse. If you have acid reflux, gastritis, ulcers, or a sensitive stomach, clove water may irritate the lining. You may feel burning, sour burps, nausea, throat irritation, or stomach discomfort. If that happens, do not force it. Your body is giving you information. Stop and ask your clinician. A healthy habit should not make you suffer every night. Now, let me tell you about a woman I will call Margaret. Margaret was 68. She started drinking clove water at night because she saw a video saying it would clean her stomach and flatten her belly. At first, she liked the routine. Warm water, strong smell, a feeling of control. But after a few nights, she noticed burning behind her chest. She thought, maybe this is detox. Then she woke up coughing at night. Then her throat felt irritated in the morning. She kept drinking it because she believed discomfort meant it was working. That was the mistake. Pain is not proof of detox. Burning is not proof of healing. Nighttime reflux can irritate the throat, disturb sleep, worsen cough, and make the next day harder. Margaret did not need more cloves. She needed to recognize that her stomach did not tolerate that routine. This is the first lesson. If clove water helps mild bloating, fine. If it worsens reflux or stomach pain, it is not the right habit for you. Now, the second change people talk about is blood sugar. This is where the internet becomes dangerous. You will hear people say, clove water lowers blood sugar, clove water reverses diabetes, clove water repairs the pancreas, clove water makes medication unnecessary. Those claims are too strong. Some research suggests clove compounds and clove extracts may influence glucose metabolism. A small human pilot study using a water-soluble clove extract found reductions in pre-meal and post-meal glucose in healthy and pre-diabetic volunteers. That is interesting. But it does not prove ordinary clove water cures diabetes. It does not prove it works the same in people with long-standing type 2 diabetes. It does not prove it replaces metformin, insulin, GLP-1 medicines, SGLT2 inhibitors, or any prescribed treatment. And it does not prove that drinking it every night is safe for every older adult. The most important part is this: if clove compounds can affect blood sugar in some people, then people on diabetes medication must be careful. Because lowering blood sugar is only good until it goes too low. Low blood sugar after 60 can be dangerous. Sweating, shaking, confusion, weakness, dizziness, falls, seizures, loss of consciousness. A low reading at 2 in the morning can be especially dangerous because you may not wake up in time. So if you take insulin, glipizide, glimepiride, glyburide, or other glucose-lowering medicine, do not secretly add clove water every night and assume it cannot matter. Tell your doctor. Monitor your glucose. Watch for nighttime lows. Watch for morning weakness. Watch for sweating during sleep. Watch for confusion. Watch for shakiness. Watch for falls. The question is not whether clove water is natural. The question is whether your blood sugar remains safe. Now let me tell you about a man I will call David. David was 71. He had type 2 diabetes for 15 years. He took medication every day. His daughter had been asking him to eat better, walk more, and check his sugar more often. But David did not like finger pricks. Then he saw several videos about clove water. They said it would lower blood sugar naturally. So he started drinking it every night. He did not tell his doctor. He did not check glucose more often. He did not change food. He just added clove water. For a few days, nothing happened. Then he began waking up sweaty. One morning, he felt shaky before breakfast. Another morning, he stood from bed and felt weak. His family thought maybe he was not eating enough, but the important clue was timing. The new symptoms started after the new nightly habit. Was clove water the only cause? Maybe not. Could it have contributed? Possibly. The point is not to blame cloves. The point is to stop hiding herbal habits from the people managing your medication. Because after 60, the danger is often not one thing. It is the combination. Diabetes medicine, less food, poor sleep, clove water, a missed meal, a long walk, a nighttime low. That is how small changes become big problems. So if you have diabetes and you want to try clove water, ask first. Start small if your clinician says it is okay. Monitor. Do not change medication yourself. Do not chase a natural cure. Chase safe control. Now the third change clove water may influence is inflammation and oxidative stress. This is where cloves do have interesting biology. Cloves contain eugenol and other polyphenols that have shown antioxidant and anti-inflammatory activity in laboratory and preclinical research. That means they may interact with pathways involved in oxidative stress and inflammation. But we need to translate that properly. Antioxidant activity does not mean clove water reverses aging. Anti-inflammatory potential does not mean your arthritis will disappear. A plant compound in a lab does not mean a nightly drink will repair your whole body. Inflammation after 60 is complex. It can be driven by belly fat, poor sleep, gum disease, smoking, alcohol, uncontrolled blood sugar, chronic infection, stress, autoimmune disease, poor diet, low muscle mass, and lack of movement. Clove water may be one small supportive habit for some people, but it is not the foundation. The foundation is still the boring work. Sleep, walking, strength, protein, vegetables, fiber, blood pressure control, blood sugar control, dental care, not smoking, less alcohol, medical follow-up. If you want clove water to support an anti-inflammatory lifestyle, that is reasonable for some people. But if you drink clove water at night and still eat ultra-processed food all day, sleep poorly, skip medication, and never move, the clove water cannot rescue the pattern. That is the trap. People want one powerful drink to fix a weak lifestyle, but the body does not change from one ritual alone. It changes from repeated signals. Meal after meal, night after night, week after week, the clove water may be a signal, but it cannot be the whole message. Now, the fourth change is oral health. Cloves have a long history in dental care because eugenol can have numbing and antimicrobial properties. This is why clove oil has been used traditionally for toothache. But this is also where people hurt themselves. Clove oil is concentrated. It can burn the mouth. It can irritate gums. It can damage delicate tissue. It can be dangerous if swallowed in larger amounts. Clove water is much milder, but even then, it should not replace dental care. If you have tooth pain, gum swelling, pus, fever, facial swelling, loose teeth, bleeding gums, or bad breath that does not improve, do not hide it with clove water. You may have gum disease, a dental abscess, an infection, a broken tooth, or another problem that needs treatment. After 60, oral health is not cosmetic. Poor oral health can affect eating, nutrition, diabetes control, inflammation, heart risk, quality of life. So if clove water makes your mouth feel fresher, fine. But do not let it become a mask over a real dental problem. A spice cannot drain an abscess. A drink cannot remove tartar. A home remedy cannot replace a dentist. Now the fifth change is sleep routine. This is the part people often misunderstand. They think clove water works because it is taken at night. But there is no strong evidence that nighttime itself is magical. For some people, the benefit may come from the routine. A warm drink instead of late-night snacks. A cup of infused water instead of sugary tea. A calming ritual instead of eating cookies before bed. That can matter. If clove water helps you stop nighttime snacking, your morning glucose may improve. If it replaces alcohol, your sleep may improve. If it replaces a sugary drink, your total sugar intake drops. But the benefit is not necessarily the clove alone. It may be what the clove water replaces. This is important because people mislabel habit benefits as spice miracles. If you stop eating late at night and drink plain warm clove water instead, you may feel lighter in the morning. But was it the clove, or was it the fact that you stopped eating at 11 p.m.? If you stop drinking sweet tea and use unsweetened clove water, your blood sugar may improve. But was it the clove, or was it removing sugar? If you stop alcohol at night and drink clove water, your sleep and digestion may improve. But was it the clove, or was it removing alcohol? This is how we think like adults. We do not worship the remedy, we examine the whole pattern. Now, the sixth change is bleeding risk. This is the part many older adults never hear. Clove contains eugenol, and concentrated clove products may affect blood clotting. That does not mean a tiny amount in food will make everyone bleed. But regular medicinal use, supplements, extracts, oils, or strong clove drinks may matter more, especially if you already take blood-thinning medication. Warfarin, apixaban, rivaroxaban, dabigatran, clopidogrel, aspirin, NSAIDs like ibuprofen or naproxen, or if you have a bleeding disorder, or if you are preparing for surgery or dental work. After 60, many people take blood thinners after a stent, stroke, atrial fibrillation, blood clot, valve disease, or heart condition. Then they add natural remedies without mentioning them. That is risky. If you bruise more easily, have nosebleeds, bleeding gums, black stool, blood in urine, vomiting blood, or unusual bleeding, do not call it detox. Get medical advice. And if you have surgery or dental procedures coming up, tell your clinician about cloves, clove supplements, clove oil, herbal teas, and any natural products. Do not assume spices do not count. They count when you use them medicinally. Now let me tell you about a woman I will call Elaine. Elaine was 74. She took a blood thinner for atrial fibrillation. She was careful with her prescription medicine, but she did not think herbal drinks mattered. She started drinking a strong clove and cinnamon mixture every night. Then she noticed bruises on her arms. She blamed age. Then her gums bled more when brushing. She blamed her toothbrush. At her next visit, her doctor asked about supplements. She said no. Then her daughter said, "What about that spice drink you take every night?" Elaine laughed. "That's not medicine." But the body may not agree. Again, this does not mean clove water caused all of it. It means the clinician needed to know. Because after 60, the full medication and supplement list is the safety list. If it goes into your body every day, mention it. Now, the seventh change is liver stress from concentrated clove products. This is not usually about mild clove water. This is mainly about clove oil, high-dose eugenol, extracts, or overdose. But it matters because people online often confuse clove water with clove oil. Clove oil is concentrated. It is not meant to be swallowed casually. High-dose eugenol exposure can be dangerous and has been associated with severe toxicity. The liver is one of the organs at risk in overdose. So let me say this clearly. Never drink clove essential oil. Never add drops of clove oil to water and swallow it because someone said it is stronger. Stronger is not safer. Stronger may be dangerous. Whole cloves in small amounts are one thing. Clove oil is another. A standardized extract is another. A supplement capsule is another. Do not treat them as equal. If someone says, use clove oil internally for faster results, be very careful. After 60, your liver may already be processing several medications: cholesterol medicine, blood pressure medicine, pain medicine, diabetes medicine, sleep medicine, antibiotics, supplements. The liver does not need surprise megadoses of essential oil. Now, who should be especially careful with clove water at night? Number 1. People taking diabetes medication, because blood sugar may drop too low if combined with certain medicines. Number 2. People taking blood thinners or antiplatelet medicines, because bleeding risk needs to be considered. Number 3. People with upcoming surgery or dental procedures, because clotting and bleeding safety matters. Number 4. People with liver disease, because concentrated clove products can be risky. Number 5. People with reflux, ulcers, gastritis, or sensitive stomach, because cloves may irritate symptoms. Number 6. People with kidney disease and multiple medications, not because clove water is proven to injure kidneys in small amounts, but because all regular herbal habits should be reviewed when kidneys are vulnerable. Number 7. Pregnant or breastfeeding women should avoid medicinal use unless their clinician approves. Number 8. Children should never be given clove oil internally. This video is for older adults, not children. Now, if your doctor says clove water is okay for you and you tolerate it, how should you use it more safely? Keep it mild. Use whole cloves, not clove oil. Start with 1 or 2 whole cloves in a cup of warm water. Do not use a handful. Do not make a strong black concentrate. Do not boil it down until it becomes medicinally intense. Do not drink large amounts. Do not combine it with 5 other strong ingredients and assume the body will love it. Start small. Watch your body. If you feel burning, nausea, dizziness, rash, mouth irritation, low sugar symptoms, unusual bruising, or any strange reaction, stop and ask for advice. A good health habit should not punish you. Now, should you drink it every night? Not necessarily. This is another place where people get misled. A habit does not need to be daily to be useful. For some people, 2 or 3 times a week may be enough as a flavor ritual. For others, food-level cloves in cooking may be better than clove water. For others, it may not be tolerated at all. Your body decides, not the influencer, not the title, not the comment section. After 60, the safest plan is individualized. Now, let me give you the doctor conversation. Say this: Doctor, I have been drinking clove water at night. I use whole cloves, not clove oil. Is this safe with my medicines and conditions? If you take diabetes medicine, ask, could this increase my risk of low blood sugar, especially at night? If you take blood thinners, ask, could clove affect bleeding risk for me? If you have reflux or ulcers, ask, could clove water worsen my stomach symptoms? If you have liver disease, ask, should I avoid clove extracts, clove oil, or strong clove drinks? If you have surgery coming up, ask, should I stop herbal drinks or clove products before the procedure? If you take many medicines, ask, can my pharmacist check for interactions with clove products? These questions are simple. They do not make you difficult. They make you safe. Now, let us build the truth list. What clove water may do. It may support mild digestive comfort in some people. It may provide small amounts of plant compounds. It may support a warm nighttime routine. It may help replace sugary drinks or late snacks. It may have mild effects related to blood sugar in some people, but this is not proven enough to treat diabetes. It may support oral freshness, but it does not replace dental care. What clove water does not do. It does not cure diabetes. It does not reverse aging. It does not detox the liver in a guaranteed way. It does not melt belly fat. It does not cure arthritis. It does not erase inflammation. It does not replace medicine. It does not guarantee irreversible changes, and it does not become safer because you call it natural. Now, let us talk about the phrase irreversible changes. That phrase is powerful. It gets clicks. It makes people feel like something dramatic is happening. But medically, it is not the right promise. Clove water does not trigger guaranteed irreversible transformation in your body. It does not permanently reset your metabolism. It does not permanently cleanse your organs. It does not permanently repair your pancreas. It does not permanently heal your liver. But there is one kind of change that can become lasting: a behavior change. If clove water helps you stop drinking sugar at night, that habit can change your body over time. If it helps you stop late-night snacking, that habit can change your weight and blood sugar over time. If it makes you pay attention to your medications and talk to your doctor, that can protect you. If it becomes part of a larger pattern with walking, protein, fiber, sleep, and medical care, then the pattern can change your health. The irreversible change is not in the cup. The change is in the person holding the cup. That is the truth. Now, I want to speak to the person watching who loves natural remedies. I understand you. You want to support your body. You want fewer pills. You want simple routines. You want something you can do at home. There is nothing wrong with that. But natural health becomes dangerous when it turns into blind trust. A natural remedy can still interact with warfarin. A natural drink can still affect glucose. A natural oil can still harm the liver. A natural spice can still irritate the stomach. A natural routine can still delay real treatment. The goal is not to reject natural remedies. The goal is to use them with adult judgment. Respect the plant. Respect your body. Respect your medications. Respect your age. Respect your lab results. That is real health wisdom. Now, if you want a safer nighttime routine after 60, here is what I would focus on. Number 1, stop sugary drinks at night. Number 2, avoid heavy meals close to bedtime. Number 3, walk gently after dinner if your body allows. Number 4, keep caffeine earlier in the day. Number 5, keep hydration steady, but do not overload fluid before bed if nighttime urination is a problem. Number 6, protect your sleep schedule. Number 7, talk to your doctor before adding strong herbal products if you take medication. If clove water fits into that routine safely, fine. But do not build your health plan around one spice. Build it around the habits with the strongest evidence. Now, let us create a real-life scenario. Imagine 2 people. The first person hears about clove water and becomes obsessed. Every night they boil 10 cloves. They make the drink stronger and stronger. They take diabetes medicine but do not monitor glucose. They take blood thinners but do not tell the doctor. They have reflux but ignore burning. They call every symptom detox. That person is not being healthy. They are taking risks. Now imagine the second person. They ask their doctor. They use 1 or 2 whole cloves. They do not use oil. They monitor glucose if diabetic. They stop if reflux worsens. They avoid it before surgery if advised. They use it to replace sugary drinks. They still walk. They still eat fiber. They still take medicine. They still get labs. That person is using clove water wisely. Same spice, different mindset. One is risky, one is responsible. Now, what are the warning signs you should not ignore? Stop and seek medical advice if you develop unusual bleeding, easy bruising, black stool, blood in urine, vomiting blood, repeated nosebleeds, very low blood sugar readings, night sweats with shakiness, severe dizziness, confusion, severe stomach pain, persistent vomiting, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, rash, lip or tongue swelling, throat tightness, trouble breathing. Do not call these detox. Do not call them proof that the body is cleansing. Warning signs are warning signs. Now, final recap. Clove water at night may be a mild traditional drink. It contains plant compounds from cloves, including eugenol and polyphenols. It may support digestive comfort for some people. It may contribute antioxidant compounds. It may influence blood sugar modestly in some contexts, but it is not diabetes treatment. It may support oral freshness, but it is not dental care. It may help replace late-night sugar or snacks, which can be useful. But it is not magic. It is not risk-free. It is not stronger because you drink it every night. And after 60, the risk side becomes more important because many people take medications, have slower metabolism, more sensitive stomachs, changing kidney function, changing liver function, and higher risk from falls, bleeding, and low blood sugar. So if you use it wisely. Whole cloves, small amount, no clove oil, no megadoses, no secret routine, no medication changes, no replacing medical care, and no ignoring symptoms. I am Dr. Adrian. Do not fear cloves, but do not worship them either. Respect them. Because the safest health habit after 60 is not the one that sounds most powerful. It is the one that fits your body, your medicines, your conditions, and your real risks. And if clove water helps you build a better nighttime routine, good. But if it makes you ignore warning signs, hide symptoms, or replace proven treatment, then it is no longer a health habit. It is a risk. Your body deserves better than hype. It deserves truth. And the truth is simple. Clove water may support some people. It may irritate others. It may interact with medications. It may be harmless in small amounts for many healthy adults. But after 60, you do not guess. You ask, you monitor. You use the smallest reasonable amount. And you remember, natural can be helpful, but safe is better.